If you're seeing this, good, because I have news for you, but also Spirit has news for you within my news. I like it. It's like news inception. There's like a dual news that might be like happening for you, where like dual things, multiple layers are happening. So what I want to let you guys know is, yes, it is me. I'm rebranding, formerly Silhouette Tarot. We are evolving, transforming, and I'm really excited. I loved being Silhouette Tarot, okay? I thought it was very cutesy, considering that I focused on shadow work, right? And we looked at like the dark feminine energy and balancing the light and dark, and that was great. But I am evolving, and so if you're seeing this message, this little announcement about my business, there's a message here for you where it's time for you to evolve as well. Perhaps you have always felt shy about embracing your full potential. This is your sign to do that, to step into your full power. Do it afraid, do it scared, just do it. It's like rip the band-aid off and just do it. So I believe heavy in law of attraction. I preach about it on my channel. We talk about it all the time in your guys' readings, right? And I feel like some of the beliefs I had centered around where the name came from attracted a lot of what's going on in the situation I have. You can check the stalker playlist if you don't know. So when I was rebranding, I wanted something that reflected my intentions of where I want to go and how I want to transform and what I really have, goal-wise set for my life. And so I asked Spirit to give me a sign here, okay? And this is my personal oracle deck. Shout out to my old mate Shannon. Love you, girl. Thanks so much for sending me this, because I use it almost daily. I love it. It's almost like my little Bible. All of the oracles are so personal to me. It's so sweet and so special. And when I was brainstorming what I wanted to rebrand as, Spirit told me that I would find the answer if I pulled one of these. And of course, when I did, I got my favorite oracle ever. It's so personal to me for so many reasons. It touches on my own guides, my grandmother, my friend Gina, the synchronicity and the signs. And I have a feeling that there's going to be a message here for you guys. So I wanted to share where my name came from, and I hope that it guides you the same way it has with me, because I'll tell you what, this has been a wild year, 2024. If you know, you know. If you're on my vibration, you already know. And anytime I was having a hard time, my grandmother would send me this oracle. So, a spiritual gift shall enter your heart and manifest as a blessing in your life. You have innate talents and abilities which will support your soul into full, glorious manifestation. You have been blessed with a beautiful divine destiny to fulfill. You have natural healing ability. Choose your thoughts and your words so they reflect what you truly wish to put out into the world, because your influence is stronger and further reaching than you think. Eve dwelled in the original paradise, the Garden of Eden. She is the mother of knowledge. From knowledge, wisdom can be developed. Wisdom is the egg of Sophia, the divine feminine power to be a birth mother of higher consciousness, to bring forth the light of loving awareness. Eve's oracle is not an omen of being cast out of paradise. It is a sign that a false view, which has been holding you captive, is going to give way to a greater understanding, which will empower you to be a bearer of the light, a priestess or a priest of the egg of Sophia. This oracle encourages you to seek the knowledge that you need, to not be held captive by secrets or misinformation, and to know that from knowledge you shall be able to shed false views, like a snake shedding its skin, and grow in wisdom. You shall know what you need to know and find your way in truth. The oracle also indicates a shift away from shame and confusion, which has been a huge lesson in the collective since I started working on TikTok. Perhaps feeling like you have something to prove, or that you are not enough, or that you have to atone for a failing in this or other lifetimes. Instead, your soul is moving you toward a realization of the inherent goodness and grace that is your real nature. You are blessed. You are granted a unique, unrepeatable human life. Even if you believe in reincarnation, acknowledging the soul continues to grow over many lifetimes, there will only be one lifetime where you are this you. If you treasure this life, you will become bolder, more fearless, more willing to step up as your real self, more willing to engage in healing and say yes to what makes your heart sing. There is a rabbinic, sorry if I mispronounced that, a rabbinic saying that every time a human being walks down the street of a choir of angels cries, make way, for the image of God is approaching. Loving humanity is not always easy, especially when the darker side of humanity causes such suffering. Yet there is much heroism, love, kindness, and nobility too. Look to the positive and open your heart to the best in yourself and those around you. Choose to see and nurture the spiritual light in yourself and others to the best of your ability. We are all growing and evolving in our own way. Even those who trouble your heart are doing their best. Acknowledge that humans have limited capacities and deserve compassion and a chance to awaken spiritually nonetheless. Do not, however, allow yourself to become a doormat to anyone's ego games. Entrust the spiritual progress and protection of all beings to the divine feminine as you care for yourself and others as consciously as you can. Certain numbers have a sacred significance that crosses religious and cultural boundaries. 7 is one such number with significance in Hinduism, Judaism, Christianity, Islam, Jainism, sorry if I'm mispronouncing these, Buddhism, Baha'i, and the New Age. The spiritual power of 7 includes a spiritual charisma and capacity to be an influential channel for higher wisdom. The presence of 7 is a sign from the universe to reconnect to the sacred. The oracle of the 7 blessings of Eve is a reminder that you are a sacred being and have no need to hold yourself hostage to shame, blame, guilt, anger, judgment, or fear. Acknowledge your connection to spiritual knowledge, pray, and your prayers will be answered.